Hi everybody, it is Storm Ranger. Today, I'm back to a brand new Fortnite video. In today's Fortnite video, I'll be going over how to complete the Utopia challenges fast in Fortnite Season 9 to be able to unlock the mystery Utopia skin. Now on screen now you can see what all Utopia challenges are. Now of course there are challenges that reward you loading screens, however I'm sure that you all don't care about that because the main challenge is the challenge that requires you to collect 90 Fortbytes. If you're able to complete this challenge, you'll be awarded the Utopia skin. So in this video, I'll be going over all of the different categories of Fortbyte challenges, and my best advice for how you can complete them as fast as possible to be able to unlock the Utopia skin as fast as possible. Of course, at the time that I'm making this video, and by the time this video is likely released, 90 Fortbytes aren't yet released, meaning the player can't yet unlock the Utopia skin. However, the next few days, maybe weeks, 90 of the 100 Fortbytes should become available, making it so players can unlock the Utopia skin. So definitely make sure that you watch this video till the very end, so you know what to do once 90 Fortbytes and the Utopia skin are finally available. Now of course, since there are 100 different Fortbyte challenges, all of which aren't even released by the time I'm making this video, I'll be organizing all of the currently leaked Fortbyte challenges and all the currently released Fortbyte challenges into a bunch of different categories, and then I'll be going over my advice for how you're able to complete those categories. I will not be going over each individual Fortbyte challenge because that would just be ridiculous and that would take a long time. Also, we don't know what all 100 Fortbyte challenges are just yet, however any Fortbyte challenges that are yet to be released will most likely fit into one of these categories. However, before we can get into that, so I can remind you, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. All you do is push that button in the bottom right corner of the video. I put hours and hours into each and every one of my videos, and I post several videos like this weekly. So if you want to be notified every time I make a video like this, make sure to subscribe. It won't take you a second. All you have to do is push the button in the bottom right corner of the video. In addition, if you find this video helpful or entertaining in any way, shape, or form, make sure to leave a like on this video. If we could hit 500 likes for this video, that would be insane. I know that's such a high like goal, but I am sure that you guys can do it. So let's see if we can hit 500 likes for this video. Last but not least, if you want to support the channel, make sure you use code STORMS in the Fortnite item shop. Remember that is with an S at the end. That way you'll be supporting the channel every single time you make a purchase in the item shop. Seriously, thank you so much to every single one of you guys who's using my code. Here's a shout out to a few of you guys. You guys help me out so much and help me out a ton. If you want to have a chance to be shouted out in a future video, make sure to use code STORMS in the item shop and let me know either in the comments or on my Twitter at StormRangerJJ. By the way, you have better odds if you message me on my Twitter. Anyways, with all that being said, let's get right into the video. Now, I wasn't able to get all the information for this video myself. This video was a very big project for me to make, and I had to do a lot of research for it. Credit to iLucas7Yoshi on Twitter for leaking a large portion of the Fortbyte challenges, and credit to an article written by Jordan Forward on PC Game Zen for organizing all those challenges, in addition to adding new leaked and non-leaked challenges to his article. I will be linking those two sources, along with any other sources that I use in the process of making this video, in the description down below. I wouldn't have been able to make this video without them. So anyways, I was able to organize all the Fortbyte challenges that he goes over in his article into a neat list, organized by category. On screen now you can see all of the different categories. The categories are the Fortbytes that are awarded by getting XP, the Fortbytes that are awarded by getting to a certain battle pass tier, the Fortbytes that are awarded for completing 6 out of any blank weekly challenges, the Fortbytes that are awarded for finishing a certain task, the Fortbytes that are awarded for using a certain item, the Fortbytes that are awarded for doing a certain thing, the Fortbytes that are only accessible by doing a certain task, and the Fortbytes that are found at a particular location. And yes, I said Fortbytes a lot in the past 20 seconds, I'm so sorry. Anyways, the very first category that I'll be going over are the Fortbytes that are awarded by gaining XP. On screen now you can see all of the different Fortbyte challenges that require you to gain XP. Currently there are a total of 5 different Fortbytes that require you to get XP, with the highest amount of XP that you're required to get being 225,000. Now XP is awarded through several different ways, the dominant way being from playing games of Fortnite. This is the only way of getting XP that the player can do in a limited amount of times. However, the most efficient limited method is through completing weekly challenges. So when you're in a game of Fortnite, XP is awarded from survival time, placement, your first elimination, the amount of eliminations that you got, if you revived a teammate or not, from your battle pass bonus, and finally, from your friend bonus. The most XP is awarded through survival time and placement, so it's important to stay alive for a long time in a match. In addition, it's important to have a high level battle pass, so your battle pass bonus increases the amount of XP that you get from the match. And it's also important that you're playing with friends, because you can get even more XP from your friends' battle pass bonuses. Now the second method for getting XP that I'll be going over is through completing your weekly challenges. If the player is able to complete 4 out of any 7 challenges from a certain week, then they will be awarded anywhere from 5 to 10,000 XP. For weeks 1 through 5, the player will be awarded 5,000 XP. For week 6, the player will be awarded 6,000 XP. For week 7, the player will be awarded 7,000 XP. And this continues all the way to week 10, where the player will be awarded 10,000 XP. This adds up to a total of 65,000 XP that can be unlocked just from completing 40 out of the 70 weekly challenges that there will be in Season 9. Now, in case you're curious on how to complete weekly challenges, I will be going over that later in the video, because there are some Fortnite challenges that require the player to complete weekly challenges. Anyways, as long as you follow my advice, you should easily be able to unlock those Fortbytes. The next category for Fortbyte challenges are the Fortbyte challenges that require you to get to a certain battle pass tier. Currently, for every 20 battle pass tiers that you get, you will be able to unlock one Fortbyte, and this goes up to Battle Pass tier 100. Now, in order to know how to level up fast in the Battle Pass, it's important to understand what rewards the player the most battle stars. The Battle Pass consists of 100 tiers, meaning the player will need to get a total of 1,000 battle stars in order to max out the Battle Pass. I will now go over the main ways of getting Battle Pass tiers outside of buying them. The first way is, of course, from completing weekly challenges. The player is awarded roughly 50 Battle Pass stars in total per set of weekly challenges, meaning the player can get roughly 500 Battle Pass stars or 50 Battle Pass tiers from completing all of their weekly challenges. In addition, a player is also able to get 5 Battle Pass stars each day from completing daily challenges. And since Season 9 is 75 days long, that is a total of 75 daily challenges that are available in Season 9, meaning the player is able to get a total of 375 battle stars, or roughly 35 Battle Pass tiers, just from completing daily challenges. And finally, the player is able to get Battle Pass stars from leveling up in the game. According to Wukong on Reddit, the player is able to get 1,000 Battle Pass stars, 100 Battle Pass tiers, that are able to level up to tier 100. So without a doubt, you want to make sure that you're getting those extra Battle Pass stars from leveling up. Of course, you may not take level 100, however, you still can get a fair amount of Battle Pass stars from getting level 50, 60, or 70, which are all very doable. Now, regarding which method that you should use for leveling up your Battle Pass, my best recommendation is to not focus on any one of these categories, because it's ridiculously hard or impossible to max out the Battle Pass from completing any one of these categories. However, I recommend you use a combination of all of these different categories. A player who's able to play the game relatively often will be able to max out the Battle Pass by the time the Week 7 challenges are released, as long as they focus on doing these 3 things. This is assuming that the player is completing all the weekly challenges, is completing all their daily challenges, and is playing relatively consistently, so they're able to level up their total level for the season. Anyways, as long as you use a combination of these 3 tactics, you should definitely be able to max out your Battle Pass relatively fast, so you're able to unlock the Fortbytes for doing so. So the third category of Fortbytes I'll be going over are the Fortbytes that are awarded for completing 6 challenges out of weeks 1 through 10. So on screen now you can see all the Fortbytes that are awarded for doing so. In the article that I found, the author clearly stated that you're able to unlock Fortbytes for completing weeks 1 through 4. However, I am 99% sure that you're able to unlock an extra 6 Fortbytes from completing weeks 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. Now, whenever anyone asks me how to complete weekly challenges fast, I always have 3 main things that I say. The first thing is to let your challenges stack. You do all your challenges at once. Wait towards the end of the season to complete all your weekly challenges, because that way you can do several at a time and several in a single match. My second recommendation is complete your challenges in Team Rumble, because in Team Rumble, you can respawn. I say this in every single one of my weekly challenge guides. Playing in Team Rumble is such a great idea, because since you can respawn in Team Rumble, you don't need to worry about dying. It's also a lot easier to get eliminations, so definitely make sure that you're completing 90% of your challenges in Team Rumble. Now, the third and final recommendation I have is to refer to challenge guides online. A lot of the weekly challenges in the Season 9 Battle Pass would be way too hard if you did not use the help of the internet. If you don't know how to complete a certain challenge, look it up online. Personally, on my channel, I have a series where I go over how to complete all the challenges for a certain week. I have done this and will be doing this for every week for Season 9, excluding Week 5. So if you want to see that series, click the icon in the upper hand corner of the video. I highly recommend that you go watch it. Anyways, as long as you watch my series and use my advice for completing weekly challenges, you have no trouble at all to unlocking these Fortbytes. So the fourth category for Fortbyte challenges that we'll be going over are the Fortbyte challenges that require you to finish top 10 in squads, duos, or solos a certain amount of times. On screen now you can see all the Fortbytes that are awarded for finishing top 10 in squads, duos, or solos a certain amount of times. Now you'll be awarded 1 Fortbyte for every 25 times that you're able to do this, and this pattern stops at 100 times. In order to unlock these Fortbytes, it's important to understand how to survive in a match. The best way to survive and not die is to avoid fights and to play the game safe. When you're in a game, make sure to wait to jump out of the battle bus. Don't jump out of the battle bus right away, and when you do, make sure you land far away from where the battle bus flew over. Also, make sure to avoid named locations altogether in areas near where the battle bus flew over. In addition, make sure to avoid areas where people who landed near the battle bus may be heading towards. For example, if there's a storm circle that's closing around Salty Springs, and the battle bus flew directly over Tilted Towers and Dusty Divot, then chances are there'll be a lot of people from Tilted Towers and Dusty Divot rotating in towards Salty Springs. Now finally, I recommend that you try to complete this challenge in solos, unless you want to let your duo or squad carry you in duos or squads. It's a lot easier to complete this challenge in solos if you're actually playing the game. However, if you don't want to actually play the game, I recommend that you go into a game of squads on Phil. Try and see if you can let your squad carry you into the top 10. However, altogether, I recommend that you just play in solos. Anyways, as long as you follow my advice for this challenge, you should definitely be able to unlock an extra few Fortbytes. So the fifth category of Fortbyte challenges that I'll be going over are the Fortbyte challenges that require you to use a certain item at a certain location. So on screen now, you can see all the Fortbytes that require you to do something like this. For all of these challenges, you must use a certain item. All of these items are part of the Season 9 Battle Pass and can be unlocked from leveling up the Season 9 Battle Pass. So this means they will need to level up your battle pass a little ways in order to be able to complete these challenges. Now, all these challenges require the player to do something at a certain location. As long as you understand what location you need to do these actions at, these challenges should be very straightforward. However, if you are confused and uncertain on what a certain item, location, or action is, you can always search for the challenge online, and there will be plenty of resources there to help you. Now, in case you need help on any of these challenges, in the description down below, I'll link an article featuring what you need to do to complete all of these Fortbyte challenges. Anyways, as long as you follow my advice, these Fortbyte challenges shouldn't be too difficult at all. So the 6th category of Fortbyte challenges that I'll be going over in this video are the challenges, or I should say challenge, that require you to do a certain task. Now, currently there's only one Fortbyte challenge that requires you to do a certain task. However, I'm sure that more may come out. Now, this challenge is skydive through the Lazy Lagoon rings with the vibrant contrail. And for this challenge, all you need to do is what you can see on screen. Just fly through a few hoops that can be found above Lazy Lagoon. I did not record this video myself, so credit to PC Games N for getting this video. Also, it's important to note for this challenge, the player needs to use the Vibrant Contrail, which of course can you unlock through the Season 9 Battle Pass. Anyway, this challenge is very straightforward. As long as you do this, this challenge shouldn't be too difficult at all, and you should be able to get an extra Fortbyte. So the 7th category of Fortbyte challenges are the Fortbyte challenges that are only accessible by doing a certain task. On screen now you can see what all of these Fortbytes are. Yes, there are a lot of Fortbytes with challenges like this. Now, for all of these challenges, all the player needs to do is use a certain skin or item from the Season 9 Battle Pass at a certain location. These challenges are very straightforward, as long as you know what the locations are and what items or skins the challenge is referring to. I'm sure you don't need my advice for any of these Fortbytes. However, if you are confused on any of them, a quick Google search and going to the Images tab on Google should be all you need to understand how to complete these challenges. However, in case you're confused on any of them, once again, in the description I will have an article that goes over how to complete all of these Fortbyte challenges. Anyways, these challenges are very straightforward. As long as you follow my advice, they shouldn't be too difficult at all. Now, the 8th and final category of Fortbyte challenges is perhaps the longest category. In these Fortbyte challenges, the Fortbyte challenges that require you to look at a certain location to find a Fortbyte. On screen now you can see all the Fortbytes that can be found at a certain location. Yes, there are a lot. Now, all these challenges are very straightforward. All the player needs to do is look for a Fortbyte at a certain location. Now, of course, we don't have enough time to go over every single one of these Fortbytes. I am so sorry. So my best advice for how to complete this challenge is to look online. Simply type in the exact name of the Fortbyte challenge online, and there will be a ton of articles, I can guarantee that will go over where you can find this Fortbyte. You can also go to Google Images and find a lot of images of that Fortbyte, which can give you an idea of where to look. And of course, for the 3rd and final time, I will have an article linked in the description down below that you can always refer to that will help you for finding all these Fortbytes. Anyway, as long as you do this, these Fortbyte challenges shouldn't be too difficult at all, and you should be able to get a ton of Fortbytes. So anyways, that has been how to complete all of the Fortbyte challenges in Fortnite Season 9. I really hope this video was able to help you all out. This video was a big project to make. It took a lot of work, a lot of research, and a lot of editing. So if you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, shape, or form, make sure to let me know with a like rating on this video. Remember, our like goal is 500 likes. If we could hit 500 likes in this video, that would be exceptional, and that would just make my day. In addition, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I post videos like this several times a week. All you need to do is push that button in the bottom right hand corner of the video. It will only take you a second. Last but not least, if you want to support the channel one step further, make sure to use code STORMS in the Fortnite item shop. That would be supporting the channel every time you make a purchase in the Fortnite item shop. Once again, thank you so much to every single one of you guys who are using my code. You guys really help me out a ton. You honestly have no idea. Anyways, with all that being said, that has been how to complete all of the Fortbyte challenges for Fortnite Season 9. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.